Oh, beautiful people out there, this is Barrister Damascus Corner, and I welcome you back to another series of Brain Books. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Please don't pass by without subscribing to this channel. And if there's any topic of concern you'd like me to treat for all my returning subscribers, I say very big thank you. Don't forget to always leave it in the comment section down below. Any topic of concern you'd like me to treat. And today's Brain Box series, we're considering the topic titled Gratitude Determines Altitude. Now you need to note that in the game of life, it is very important for you to be grateful. It's that when you're grateful for the little that you have, then you have what's much more. Now be happy with the little that you have, because there are some people with nothing but who still manages to smile. Whether you have or whether you don't have, it doesn't mean that life is not beautiful. Life is still beautiful. So if you depend on the spectacle that you wear, and that is what determines what you see life. If you wear a dark spectacle, you see life from a dark perspective. Now when you wear a very bright spectacle, it will enable you to see life from a very bright perspective. Now when you wear a spectacle that is shaded in red, it will look as if life is so bloody, and life is so just like the way the spectacle looks, your vision can see. Now that's why the as far that you can see, that's the much what you can achieve. How you see life, that's what life will give to you. If you see life from a brighter side, it will give you that brighter side that you see it from. But when you see life from the negative side, you always get it negative, and you always see the negative things that always come your way, because it is your mind that attracts. And that's why I call the law of attraction. Anything you attract into the mind is what brings forth and launch out into the reality that you see. That's why we need to be grateful at all times, because a grateful heart is always a merry heart, and a merry heart is always it receives. Now when you're joyful, when you're always happy, when you're thankful, even when things are not moving the way it ought to be, even when the situation is not right, even when the nation is not the way it ought to be, or you're not having enough to eat, or you're struggling with the things that you want to achieve, it doesn't mean that life is still not beautiful. Life can still be beautiful irrespective of the situation, irrespective of the things that surrounds you right now. Life itself is very beautiful, and that's why I say that it depends on the spectacle that you wear. And why decide to wear a dark spectacle and you're always struggling with life? Why not wear a brighter spectacle so you can see life from the brighter side of it? You can see the beauty of life. Life itself is quite beautiful, but the things that beclouds the mind makes it look as if life itself, but it's not beautiful. You can achieve so many beautiful things. Things can be beautiful even in that small little salary that you earn, even in that small little achievement, those things that you have achieved. Be grateful for it. When you are grateful for it, much more will be added to you. You see that it will give you an open mind. You see yourself that you be open-minded. You'll not be so closed-minded that things you always see is always from the negative side of life. You just realize that life is quite beautiful, and it gives you a proactive thinking, and you see yourself, you start thinking proactively. Then when you see that, yes, I have this little and I'm grateful for it, it will make your mind quite open for you to think of a better way to be better, or to earn better, to achieve what's better. But when you're ungrateful and you see life on the dark side of it, it makes your mind so closed that everything is you're always negative, and everything about life to you doesn't seem to be nice, and nobody is good, nobody is nice, nothing is okay. And because you're wearing the dark spectacle, and that's where you're seeing what life was from. Life is quite beautiful, and it is not beautiful because it is not beautiful. Life will always be beautiful, whether you see it as being beautiful or not. Now it depends on how you decide to make your own life or your own world what to look like. That's why you say you hold your own life in your hands. God has given us this life, and He has given it to you. The way you decide to manage it is in your hands. He has given you that talent. He has given you that ability. He has given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. Everything you can think about has been embedded in you as a human being. There is no human being without abilities. Even those that have been is seen as the worst on earth, or those that have been seen as a no do good. These are the people that even in the end achieve better than those that you think that they will go high what in life. So life is all about the way what you say it. Why are you sitting still? Why are you sulking? Why are you doing nothing? Because you feel that life has been so unfair to you. If you want to sit still for life to give you what you deserve, then you'll be on a very long thing, because life will not give you what you deserve. Life will give you what you decide to take out of it. Now, whatever you decide to take out of life, that is what life will offer you. And life, nature abhors what vacuum. When you sit still, nature will not give you what you want. So you can only, those who sit still have those who have come to their dead end, those who have come to their end and looked at it that life is so unfair to them. Life is so dark. Therefore, there is nothing that life can offer them. So they decide to do nothing, and they leave it to fate. Now, fate doesn't just happen. You make it what happen. So there is nothing that can determine your altitude or how far you can go in life than your gratitude. If you're grateful, it makes the heart merry. It shows that the heart is merry, and it determines how far you will go in life, and which will enable you to keep on improving. Because when you're grateful for the little you have, you want to do much more and to get what's better. But when you're ungrateful for the one you have, when you're grateful for the little that you have, it makes you to do nothing and not even be proactive in your thinking. But when you're grateful, your thinking becomes proactive, that yes, I have this little, then how can I multiply it? There's only a merry heart that can think proactively. Therefore, be grateful for the things that you have in order for altitude, in order for you to fly high in life. It is possible to achieve anything. Just be grateful for the things that you have. The things that you don't have will naturally but come to you with your own proactive thinking. Activate your brain